Thanks for coming back and seeing my progress on the Canedy Otto 21-inch sliding head floor drill. Today we're going to put some parts on her, and I'm going to show you the base. Got the base cleaned and painted. Got the column pretty much cleaned up. It's not polished, but it's cleaned up. You can see I've got some contrasting color on the right on the inside of the ways there, right in front of the rack. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll show you where Otto's at right now. Well, here's what it turned out like. Oh, yeah. It's pretty cold out there today. I'll get a truckload of firewood here pretty soon. I hope that'll work. Okay. Well, I'm going to attempt to put this on here. I'm the only one here right now, so here we go. You know, instead of trying to screw those into the threads and hold the thing together, I think I should try putting the long bolts through it first. A little different position here. I had to move you to get the bolts out of there. I don't know how eventful this is or isn't going to be, so I see all these nuts and bolts turned out really, really nice. I like the work that Evapco Rust does to them. So this one, not having the elevation piece wrapped all the way around it, and obviously the numbers are straight up, we'll go on this side. Okay. I just had to stand there and think about it for a second, because I was not trying to make this any harder than it had to be. Well, I just realized I stuck the wrong ones in there, but it's okay. I'll get the clamps threaded in here to hold it together while I take them back out. That's how I like it. Very uneventful. Oh, now I gotta get this. I actually think these fit better. part is going to be to slide up and down. And I'll tighten these. We'll call it good at right there. Just we'll rub that oil on the rest of it. Okay. So let's go ahead and slip the table on there, and we can use the table to put some of our new painted parts on there. Now, if there's anybody out there that has a old 20-inch lathe faceplate, this drill press table got a big chunk knocked out of it, and it's got a crack back here, like this piece is going to fall out of it, but it can probably be fixed, but this is way beyond my scope. It's going to work perfectly good as it sits, but if there's anybody out there fairly close that I can arrange to get a 20-inch faceplate, I'd really appreciate it. Let's see if we can get this thing stuck in here without too much. Yeah, that's a tight fit. There we go. It's on. So what we're going to do here, if I can, is hold this up long enough to get a couple bolts put in it. Darn thing's pretty heavy, but let's see what damage I can do literally, huh? Nope. Okay. I can't get it in with the locating pins in the doggone thing. They won't both go through the hole. One's might have a burr or something on it. Let me grab a pair of pliers and get that off of there. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it went in that one. Put the two of them together with a little bit of mushroom on both of them. I guess threw it out of alignment just enough. Work on it. Wait a minute, I got an idea. How about if I just use one pin for right now? Stop. Okay. I can't see without my glasses. I'll get some more threads in here than this because I gotta put this other locator pin in here. I just put it together with the one locator right now, and I'll get this so I'm sure it won't fall. And because this isn't going through. Oh, you know why? Because that wasn't the right hole. There, it's in now. Yep, you're in now. I think those are the wrong bolts. They're a little bit too long. So I'm going to have to find the correct bolts for this. There we go. Oh, wow. There we go. Speed control. Okay. Well, I hope I got a lot of that. Like I said, my camera, I'm just not good with electronic devices that shut off on me. I guess I was over here doodling around too much. And I didn't have the camera pointed in the right direction either. Nice. I've pretty much got a few things on here. Get some lube on that. A little red grease wouldn't hurt it. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else can we put on it. Got another couple brackets here. We got this one here that covers up the gears so nobody gets their little pinkies caught in them. 5/16. I'm silly sometimes. I can't see it in front of my face. What else we got to put on? We got this. It's the gear cover that goes up here. Seriously? How did I get that off of there? Huh. Oh. Yeah, I say I'll get to know Otto. There, that's better. I'll put the other one back on there. Where's that touching? Okay, that's good. There we go. So we got a few parts on Otto here. Probably should just put a little bit of this on here. I'm gonna have to put a crank on this side, guys. This thing's pretty doggone tough. Okay, well, for right now, I'm gonna call it an evening. That's better. Here's, like I say, here's the ratchet mechanism here, and this, you turn it the other way here. This is the drive shaft. It comes out of the transmission that powers the auto feed, and we're going to put a handle over here, make it just about like these. I got a feeling that's probably what was on here just from pictures I've seen, but I can't find any close-ups of this side, and we're going to have to make a new bracket for this right here because this pin is supposed to sit in something, but I don't know what yet, because I can't find any pictures, so I'm just going to have to improvise and make my own. But Otto's turning out very nicely. Yeah, he's growing on me. I don't know how much of this I'm going to put on the video. Next, we're going to turn our attention to this little guy here. Oh, let me turn on the light. I started scraping it off just a little bit. I found some look like original numbers on there. It looks to have been painted black when it was first made, but we'll get it all cleaned off. I was going to break these loose and maybe pull out the diffusers in here and clean them up a little bit, but I think I'm just going to leave it together since it ran really well. And that way I eliminate anything that might happen, you know, Mr. Bozo visiting me or something. As soon as I get the motor cleaned up, I can get a cord on there and plug it into my 3-phase and fire it up, and we can start making some chips. I was going to take the wire wheel to this, but decided not to with the angle grinder, because I was just working at it nice and easy, and it'll come off really quick. So I'm just going to sit here and do this for a while. And I'll bring you back when I get a little closer to being done, or if I just happen to find anything that's interesting. Yeah, she's going to clean up really nice. And I'll brush it down and repaint it. See if we can clean the label up here. Well, now we got the motor pretty much cleaned up. I've blown it out. Nice little GE emblem on the back here. So I think I'll paint around that. I got the screws all nice and clean. I think I'll tape off the screws and the fittings and the bolts and go ahead and give it a paint job. I just want you guys to see it nice and clean now. Underneath, I got up inside with a small wire brush and cleaned it all out and vacuumed it out before I blew it out. So let's go ahead and give her a little bit of paint and make her look new again. So here's what the motor turned out like. Oh, there we go. I was in the shadow there. Painted the air diffusers red. Cleaned all the screws and nuts on it, put it back together. And I cleaned all the air ducts inside and painted them all red also. So it's kind of like that underneath. Nope. Now I gotta put the camera down so I can get the bolts. They rolled into the way there. And that's where I stand on the motor right now. This label turned out okay. Of course, it's got that big old dent in it here and over here, but it turned out okay. This one over here turned out really nice. Oops, let me see if I can get it focused. There we go, that's a little bit better. That's the wiring diagram for the motor there. So it's taken me a while to get this done. Well, actually it's taken me a while to get out here so I can let you know I got it done. Oh, I got to get this off of here. Wow, how'd that happen? Anyway, it's been about 2.5 weeks since I've been out here. I dug up some Vulcan clamps. I got the 2 of them with it that have the T-nuts on them right now. Hey, Shotzi. There you are, baby. Yeah, I took a dive in the backyard and, yeah, check it out. I got my old wrench on here. Using that to raise and lower the head. But no, I took a dive in the backyard when I was taking the hand truck over the dog fence, and my right boot clipped the fence, and I went down on my left knee, then my right knee, and then on my face, and in the pool with the hand truck. It's kind of like, honey, I fell in the pool and I can't get out. And I can look at it and it's a little bit funny right now, but it wasn't at the time. And it's taken 2.5 weeks, and I'm finally getting out here so I can stand for a few. Well, I'm going to have to leave you with all that for right now. And it's going to be a little bit before I can get back out here. I'm still healing up after my little experience in the backyard. So, thank you for watching. That's where Otto is right now. I'll get the motor mounted up on him when I get some help over here, because there's no way I can pick it up. But I think I can probably manage to get that power head done for the surface grinder. So you guys be looking for that pretty soon. At least I can sit down on one of my stools and use the surface grinder and get that taken care of. Okay? Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay? Have a good day. Be safe. Yeah, don't be like me. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.